Tomy AFX Slot Car Racing coming up in just a moment. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5R Show. I'm your host Raymond, and today I am excited. Oh my goodness, I am super excited because today we've got AFX HO Scale Racing from Tomy. This is the Suzuka Turbo Controller F1 GP World Championship Tour 16 course set from Japan. And as you can see, it is just wonderful. This big set is something I've been looking for here in Japan for a long time, and I just picked this up yesterday. I am super excited. This thing is something I've been looking for a long time. Picked it up for a bargain. You wouldn't believe it. And today we're going to pull it apart and see what it has, what it doesn't have. I haven't opened it. It is used. It's been stored away. The box is beat up, but we are going to crack it open today.
A lot of people make racing sets, but AFX is the closest thing to real racing. Just ask the expert.
Talk about real, just listen.
Only AFX has Magnasonic cars, the only racing cars with sound. And only AFX has a real electronic timer and lap counter. Only AFX has the sound of real racing. That's why Aurora's the one. AFX from Aurora. It's the closest thing to real racing.
All right, and without further ado, let's get this big set opened up and let's pull it apart. As you can see, it is used, but they taped it shut, and I don't know how long it's been taped up for. But let's take a look at the back side of the box, and so you can see that here are the cars. Here are the controllers. This is the controller here. The cars, the controller. This is what's inside of the... They call this a Super Magna EX car. This is the spec. Okay. These are the possible track formations that they show. So it's got the... I'm assuming this is a 16-piece course set, of course. The possible track formations are down here. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's not 16 pieces, it's 16 possible track formations. Piece-wise, I'm not sure if they're all there. We'll have to go through this entire thing to find out what we have and what we don't have. So I am kind of nervous, but let's get into it and let's check it out. Let's open it up, put that aside, and I believe they have... Yeah, this tape is really old tape. You can see already that it is just very old tape. So it is possible that it is complete. So let's do the honors. Okay, there we go. So now, very carefully, we'll have to lay this back down. And let's pull this sucker out of its bag carefully. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's see what we have, okay? So, okay, so here we go. It's made in China. It is a Aurora 1987 Tomy. So this is made in 1987. These track pieces are all made in China, 1987. Let's take a look at the guide. and this will tell us everything that we have. So yeah, the guide is pretty beat up. Of course, it is used. So we're gonna try to get it running, and it gives you all the diagrams on the cars and stuff. I did choose to pick it up simply because it had one thing. The reason I did pick it up is when I inspected it, I was very shocked. And usually when you find these sets, you normally don't find the cars with the set. So that's why I did not choose to leave it behind. And so here are the cars. As you can see, it's been used. You can see the connectors here are used, the guiding post. But look at that. I mean, I was just dumbfounded when I saw this. Toshiba footwork. Now, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about this is that it did come with the sticker sheets for the controllers. So they are intact, the sticker sheets. That is cool. So we've got this car, that sticker sheet, and then we've got, sorry guys, and then we've got the other car and the other sticker sheet. Now this car, okay, cool, it's not sealed. I thought it was sealed, but it's not. So let's pull it out, take a look at it. Wow, look at that. Look at that, guys. That is a beaut. Look at that. It is used, I'm sure, of course, there's the connectors. And here's the other controller sticker sheet. So, yes, that is very cool. The cars are there. Look at that. Just, oh, wow, look at that. It swivels. Oh, my goodness, that is so scary. The rear spoiler swivels. My goodness. Oh, that is beautiful. Can't wait to get this guy tested. So anyway, so there's that. All right, guys, so I put everything in its place. It does seem to be complete for the most part. And so now that everything is accounted for, we can assemble it and test it out. Let's pull out the cars, put those guys aside. And then we're going to pull out some track.
A lot of people make racing sets, but AFX Ultra 5 is the closest thing to real racing. Ask the expert.
Talk about real. Only Ultra 5 steers like a real racer.
With Steericon, you can steer into the pit, steer past other cars, steer around the treacherous breakout wall. And only Ultra 5 has a real electronic timer and lap counter.
Ultra 5 steers like a real racer.
That's why Aurora's the one. AFX Ultra 5 from Aurora, the closest thing to real racing.
And so now we'll just connect A. And we'll put in our car and see which one it will. Ah! Okay, so we might have to sand the contacts just a little bit. All right, and here we go. Let's try it again. So we have confirmed its operation. It works fine. I'm sure it'll work for the other one as well. But for some reason it keeps jamming here. But there you go. The white one works as well. But it got stuck over there. This brings back so many memories of Tyco. When I was a kid in the 80s, 70s, 80s, we were bombarded with commercials to get slot car racing tracks from Tyco. At the time, I knew Tomy, but I didn't know it as well. I had no idea that Tomy had anything to do with Tyco AFX. So, and even then, I'm not 100% sure. So if you know anything I don't, please leave a comment down below. But my memories of these racetracks, every time I saw a commercial and they made that commercial look so good, I promise you that I was just glued to the TV, excited. And I'd go to the store with my parents. We'd go to Fedco or Gemco or Zodi's, and I'd see these racetracks, and I'm just begging my mom. I'm on the floor, bawling, "Mom, please buy me this." And she's like, "No." So it was, we did get one or two eventually during Christmas, of course. But my mom's like, "No, this is expensive. I'm not paying $50 for this. You guys will have it in the trash can by the end of the week." And sure enough, I'm sure that when it didn't work or we didn't know about certain tricks on how to maintain the set, once it stopped working, yeah, of course, it would be in the trash. So Mom was right. We needed to have a sense of responsibility before we got a track like this. But I'll tell you this was so much fun for me as a kid. I loved it. I thought that it was the best thing on the planet, HO scale racetrack, Tyco type. And yeah, these cars were just awesome. They had a transformer version, which is something I would love, by the way. It was a train set, but they had two versions, as a matter of fact. But just the regular racing track was so much fun for me as a kid. Formula One's, Tomy, it is just beautiful. These sets are beautiful. I'm going to cherish this set. Even the memory of having this when I was a kid is just, it's powerful. It's a powerful tool. It's one of the things I would say that give your childhood memories meaning. So yeah, having this as a kid, when I had one or two, they were just some of the best memories I ever had. So anyway, with that, I say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to the 5-Hour Show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please share, like, comment. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. We will be bringing different reviews and videos to you as often as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. God bless you. Take care. And I will see you guys on the next episode of the 5-Hour Show. Have a good one, guys.